This woman is a dynamo here, and she's going to be able to help you after this morning be a better employee, be a better worker, and get more out of your job, because she knows about how facing fear can make you stronger, smarter, faster, better. Molly Fletcher, thank you.
What if you traded fear for curiosity? What if you traded fear for curiosity? What if instead of feeling fear, we traded that emotion, that feeling, for curiosity? What if we traded obstacles for opportunities? What if we took the obstacles that so often we face in our lives and traded them for opportunities? What if we traded what is our reality right now for what it could be? What if we traded sometimes in life what our circumstances are today for a vision for the future? What if we did that? How would that feel? How would that look? And what would that potentially bring us? When we think about being brave, I think it's a little bit about being fearless. It's about a fearless mindset, right? To me, oftentimes fearlessness feels like this big leap, this tough thing to go do. Bravery sometimes feels like this big leap, this big step. But at the end of the day, to me, it's a mindset really at the core about making little moments become really, really big outcomes. He grabs my resume and he crumples it up. He throws it in the trash can. He says, hey, listen, who are you and what do you want to do and why? It was a moment in which I had never prepared for. It was a moment that I was scared to death, but it was also an opportunity. It was an opportunity to speak from my heart. It was an opportunity to be completely transparent. It was an opportunity at the core to allow my passion for the sports business to suffocate any fear that I had in that moment. I had a coach one time, I was 15 years old, and he said, Molly, listen to me. He said, when the ball's coming over the net to you, I want you to cut off the angle. He said, instead of running across the baseline, I want you to cut it off. I want you to step into it. And I said, okay, great. And then he said, Molly, when the ball's bouncing, as it's bouncing up, I want you to take it on its way up. I want you to step into it. At 15 years old, he said to me, he said, listen, on the baseline at the back of the tennis court, he said, behind that, there's sharks. He said, and in those sharks, they'll eat you up if you get behind the baseline. That experience was really a metaphor for life for me. It was a metaphor around how do we step into challenges? How do we take the ball on the rise? How do we cut off the angle so that we can execute more quickly? I would challenge you, I would encourage you as you leave this awesome time together to remember to trade comfort for courage. When we trade our comfort for courage, really, really special things can happen. I would challenge you to recognize that it's not about perfection, it's about progress. And when we can make progress, really, really special things can happen. How do we trade fear for opportunity and recognize that sometimes it doesn't feel great, but the opportunity that comes from that is absolutely magical? And how do we recognize so much in our souls and in our hearts that our courage is contagious? That your voices of bravery lead to really special, special things. So please stay fearless, stay courageous, and most of all, go for it. Thank you so much.